Police will be present at protests against them. Alleged gang leader captured. Police stats as of Monday shows 219 murders since the start of 2025. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. Police will be present at the planned protest by Jamaicans for Justice next week, according to the Jamaica Constabulary Force. The End Police Violence Rally, which will take place at the Halfway Tree Transport Center on April 29, intends to draw attention to the growing number of police fatal shootings in Jamaica and will call for institutional change, justice, and accountability. So far, about 100 persons have been gunned down by the police since the start of 2025. According to the police high command, the officers' deployment is a preventative step which is meant to protect public order and guarantee the safety of all participants, particularly in view of reliable reports of a potential counter-protest in the area. This is in accordance with established operating standard, and it also says that the JCF has no affiliation with any of the groups planning to protest. The latest crime statistics show that the country has recorded 219 murders up to Monday. This is 127 fewer than the 346 homicide which was recorded over a similar period last year. The police high commanders argued that the strategy of targeting gangs and gang leaders has led to a 37% reduction in homicides. There have been reductions in other major crimes such as rape, shooting, robberies, and breaking, despite mounting complaints from residents across the island of increased criminality in their communities. The St. Andrew South Police Division recorded the highest number of homicides, 31, followed by St. Catherine South with 15, St. James with 18, St. Catherine North, and St. Anne with 15 each as well. Adrian Taylor, a 33-year-old farmer and a tiler from Westmoreland, entered a guilty plea when he appeared in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on Tuesday for wounding his ex-girlfriend. He was remanded until his scheduled sentencing date of May 26. According to the report, Taylor visited the woman at Bethlehem Moravian College in St. Elizabeth on February 16. They both got into a heated argument when he pulled a knife and stabbed the woman. He was then taken into custody and charged. Jamaican teachers are raising fresh concerns over growing levels of student unpreparedness, warning that the lack of focus, basic supplies, and discipline is increasingly affecting classroom performance and teacher morale. In recent weeks, educators have taken to social media to highlight the challenges they are facing, pointing to students arriving at class without essential learning materials, showing poor behavior, and demonstrating little academic focus. According to veteran high school teacher Lavida Jennings, the problem is widespread and it is worsening. And if you want to pick the learn, just drop a new dancehall song and play it 2 times. They learn it word for word in 5 minutes. And that is saying that the focus is not on schools, but on something else. Meanwhile, a reputed corporate area gang leader who was wanted by the police in connection with a triple murder and other serious offense has been captured by the police. 33-year-old Orlando Grant, otherwise called Rufus and Glasses, was arrested on Monday during an operation at a school in St. Andrew where an Easter holiday event was scheduled. According to commanding officer for the St. Andrew North Police, acting superintendent Randy Sweeney, the alleged gangster was apprehended with a modified weapon with an invisible switch plate commonly referred to as chip block, enabling it to fire automatically. Grant was taken into custody without incident and in the presence of several others. He is now expected to be formally charged soon. Acting Superintendent Sweeney described Grant as a major player behind the violence in several communities and the alleged leader of a gang operating in that area. Onto sports, the race to secure the last semi-final spot in the Neville Jamaica Premier League is going down to the wire following Annette Gardner's 3-1 win over relegated Veer United at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex on Monday. Arnett are now on 70 points, which is two behind second place Montego Bay United, who they are challenging for the last automatic semi-final spot. Cavaliers, meanwhile, left Chapelton Maroons in deeper trouble as only goal difference is keeping them out of the relegation zone. Cavalier beat them 2-0 to leapfrog Portmore United into fourth place. And that's going to be news and sports. Have a wonderful day, everyone. I gone.